Hello, this is Maxwell with Z Gambit Sports, and today we have an interesting game. The game we have all been waiting for a long time, and this is the first game for Zambia women against Egypt, which is the Cleopatras. So we call them the Cleopatra, as well as the men are the Pharaohs, while as Zambia the men are the Chipolopolo boys and the females Copper Queens. Now today's game will be an interesting game in that the Copper Queens, they want to win the first game, and this game will determine how we are going to perform with the rest of the games, because the next games are against Nigeria and Malawi. So winning this game will make us start with a very, very high morale. Well, as in the other game today that is taking place is Malawi versus Nigeria. We are rooting for Malawi. We want Malawi to win. That's personally here with Z Gambit. And as much as it will be tough for them, we wish that they should win, so that if they win, Nigeria should have 0 points, and the better it is if Nigeria doesn't come out of the group stages, because the more they go, those Nigerians, the more they want to compete at a higher level. That's how it is. Now, when it comes to Zambia versus Egypt, these two teams have met 2 times. Normally they don't meet that much, but they've met 2 times in the last, I think, over 10 years, I would say. Because the last time they met was in 2016, and the first game was a draw. Zambia drew, and then the other 2 times that they met, the other time Zambia won. I think both times Zambia won, because I do know for sure that Egypt has never beaten Zambia when it comes to women's football. And that is why, since we were playing an Arab nation for the first game, that is why it was necessary that we play Algeria. And we had 2 games to play Algeria to see how they perform. But according to my knowledge, Algeria is a better team as compared to Egypt. Therefore, today's game should be a walkover. We should be able to win this one in the landslide. So get ready to celebrate, get ready to cheer the Copper Queens as they play today's game. So if the Copper Queens win today's game, they will have 3 points, and they'll most likely be topping the group depending on the number of goals that are scored. So we should score many goals, because it might just end up to goals, who beats which team with more goals. So if you find a weak team, it's best to become the disciplinary committee, who were the Copper Queens before, and beat whichever team we can with 5-6 goals as such, and not relax after 1 goal. Now, we have the full team. We've got Barbara Banda, we've got Rachel Kundananji, our stars, we've got Priska Chilufya. We've got all our stars in our game, well as Egypt as well, and know that the Copper Queens are very good. Therefore, they have prepared very well. They organize some friendlies with other sub-Saharan African countries to see and feel how they play. And they are very equipped. Make no mistake, this will not be a walkover. I think we should win easily, but it should not be a walkover. We never underestimate any team. So the last 2 games that Zambia has played were against Algeria, and before that we beat Zimbabwe women 3-0 actually, and before that we actually drew with Kenya women. Then South Korea women we drew again. That's our run. Then for Egypt, last friendly they played was against Senegal women, that they won 1-0. That's in a friendly, I think, some days ago. Then before that they played against Senegal women and they lost 1-0 again. So before that they played Tunisia, they drew, and again in Tunisia they drew, and before that Saudi Arabia, and they won 2-0. So you've seen both teams have got the kind of same run, but playing different teams altogether. Well, I think we've played stronger teams than they have, but either way we are yet to see how it goes today. So back her up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Z Gambit Sports. This is your host Maxwell, and here we support each other. Therefore, do subscribe to the channel and follow if it's Facebook. On YouTube, subscribe, and yeah, I'll give you updates once the game is done, and I'll give you the highlights as well. So thank you very much for watching. This is Maxwell with Z Gambit. I wish you a wonderful day, afternoon, and evening.